Hello, El Paso, and welcome to another edition of Fact Friday. I'm your host, Martin Padilla. The El Paso Animal Services Department and the El Paso Police Department are joining forces to protect pets in our community. Joining us on this edition to tell us about this campaign is Alberto Ortiz from Animal Services. Alberto, thank you so much for joining us. Can you tell us about the laws in place to protect pets against illegal backyard breeding?
Okay, so currently Title VII Animal Ordinance here in the City of El Paso prohibits any sort of activity. It is unlawful to just breed out of your backyard. There is a way to do it. You have to be a fully registered breeder with the City of El Paso. As of right now, we have 0. But the only way to become a fully registered breeder is if the animal that you're going to breed is going to be for a service, a working dog, law enforcement, either be a police department, border patrol, I guess any sort of government working dog, either it be local or a national level.
How does illegal backyard breeding affect the pets in our community?
Okay, so backyard breeding, the way it affects it is it's a domino effect. It consists of the population. Once you get a couple of dogs out, it affects the population, I guess, overall, the dogs in the community, and I guess the end result will be the overpopulation of animals at the shelter. In order to manage population control of that nature would be to manage the breeding, which consists of spay and neuter. Also avoiding the unwanted breed, the confinement of your animal. Proper restraint also is a key factor to prevent any unsort of wanted breeding.
If the community sees someone or suspects of someone that is committing animal ordinance violations, what should they do?
It's highly recommended that the citizens of El Paso contact 311. Now, if the violation that is occurring is in progress or a violent act, I'll call 911. Also, do reach out to El Paso Police Department, the Animal Cruelty Investigation Unit at 915-212-0800.
How can the community take a stand against illegal backyard breeders?
Okay, in order for the community to do their share, to do their part when it comes to, I guess, backyard breeding, it's real simple. Just don't purchase from them. You know, the fact of purchasing a dog from a breeder, the intent of a breeder is not only to, I guess, is to make an income, to make their money. They're not concerned about the dog's well-being. They're not concerned about the dog's health concerns. There's a lot of defects that does happen or do occur, I guess, with as time goes on when it comes to backyard breeding. Proper steps aren't being taken care of. Improper vaccines, they're not being, I guess, administered as need be. So I guess the simple solution to avoiding backyard breeding and for them or for that business to continue is to adopt. Just make it your only option. You know, adoption should be your only option. There's more than enough pets here at the shelter that are willing to go home to your loving home instead of being here. You know, just for sure, adopt.
Where can people find more information?
So we do encourage the public and the community to reach out. We have a webpage available. It's called adoptep.org, full of resources, full of city ordinances. That is your go-to page.
Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Also, just on one last note, we do encourage become a reporting party, become a good neighbor, become a good a citizen. Do not hesitate. Do not be afraid of retaliation. Call 311, 911, or if it is an extreme incident, contact your Paso Police Department at 915-212-0800. And once again, thank you for your help.
Thank you, Alberto, for that information, and thank you all for watching. As Alberto mentioned, you can find all this information and more by visiting adoptep.org. And remember, if you see something, report it by calling 311. We'll see you all on the next Fact Friday.